Raising a child in the United States is no small feat, financially or otherwise. For single working parents, the journey from diapers to diplomas is a marathon of expenses that can feel like an ultra-marathon once boomerang kids enter the picture. Coupled with broader economic pressures on younger generations, the financial realities of parenthood are reshaping family life as we know it. The cost of raising a child from birth to age 18 for a middle-income family now averages $310,605, or about $17,000 per year. For single parents juggling childcare, housing, food, and education costs, this financial load can feel even heavier. And that's not counting college, or the increasing likelihood that kids will return home post-graduation. According to the Pew Research Center, 25% of young adults aged 25 to 34 now live with their parents, adding years and dollars to the parenting tab. The cost of living is a major factor, with housing, childcare, and food taking the biggest bites out of family budgets. Consider the disparity across cities. San Francisco, raising a child here costs a jaw-dropping $37,000 annually, largely due to exorbitant housing prices and childcare expenses. By age 18, parents will have shelled out more than $671,000. Boston, close behind, parents face annual costs of about $35,000, with a total of $634,000 by age 18. Morristown, on the more affordable side, annual costs hover around $14,600, with a total of $262,800. For single parents, these numbers often come with additional challenges, like limited time to take on supplemental income or access to affordable childcare. Adding to the challenge is the growing trend of boomerang kids, adult children who return to live with their parents due to student debt, high rents, or underemployment. Recent data from the Pew Research Center shows that 25% of adults aged 25 to 34 now live with their parents, a sharp rise from just 11% in 1980. For single parents, these extended stays cost thousands of dollars annually, from higher grocery bills to increased utility expenses. What often starts as a short-term arrangement can stretch into years, significantly increasing the overall cost of raising a child. When factoring in the rising costs of living, potential college expenses, and extended support for adult children, raising a child today can easily exceed $1 million, especially for single parents in high-cost areas. The financial demands of parenthood are more than just a personal challenge. They reflect systemic issues in housing, childcare, and education. It's worth noting that the rising cost of living are partially responsible for the declining fertility rate in the U.S., which has hit historic lows. Financial insecurity is one of the top reasons many delay or forego having children. Millennials, who make up the largest group of potential parents, are finding themselves caught in the crosshairs of rising costs and stagnant wages. According to the Urban Institute, more than 40% of adults cite financial insecurity as a primary reason for not having children or delaying them. Struggling with student debt, high housing costs, and job insecurity, millennials are forced to make tough choices between parenthood and financial stability. The impact is clear on the nation's declining fertility rates. The U.S. fertility rate hit a historic low of 1.66 children per woman in 2020, far below the replacement level of 2.1. For many millennials, the financial hurdles to parenthood are simply too high, with the cost of living creating a significant barrier. While economic pressures are driving decisions about family size and timing, they are also shining a light on the importance of policies that support working families. Parenthood might just take a village or a millionaire's budget to make it sustainable in today's world.